Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona, but not Persona, how about Valkyria Chronicles? Blind! Oopsie. Last time, we successfully escaped from Brule. We aimed our turret and totally lit a fire underneath the tanks behind. It was awesome. So, Chapter 3, Vassal Urban Warfare. I don't know where I am, but I'm guessing it's a place called Vassal, because I've never heard of this before.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern
Technically, it was March 15th? Is that the Ides of March? I remember it being like the 15th day of the third month or something.
Commander of the Gallian invasion front built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession.
That sucks.
Brule's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Man, these jerks don't need to be winning the war. We better do something about that, guys. We better do something. That's the capital. Hi, capital. Rundgreets. Okay, I guess I'm not in. I've already gotten the name of the place.
Within its walls stood the castle Rundgreets, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess.
Unicorn Spiral?
Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
Wait, what? Because we're neutral, will you all serve in the army?
All schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country.
Oh, okay, that makes a little more sense.
As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
We got drafted. Well, somehow I'm not surprised that the dude who owns a tank was selected for military service.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
He doesn't seem too upset about being drafted. I've been like, heck no.
Flares, binoculars, compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Welcome? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually.
Wait, this entire room is mine? Don't they people used to stay in barracks and stuff?
So, how about me? Do I look alright in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Who are we trying to convince that you're in the army? You're in the army.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Wow, that was a lot. I started there. I get, yeah, that was the, okay. It's amazing how quickly these chapters go by because they combine so many episodes into one thing. I figured I'd be going through this book forever, but it's just like, okay, you're half done. Okay.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot,
Eleanor.
commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am.
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin? Folio?
I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yeah. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randbreeze. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Oh, okay, so return to book mode. I guess that's how I go back and progress the plot. What is all this stuff? So I'm a tank commander. I have no rank. 250 HP and 800 ability points? Is that what lets me move? I think it is. And my tank has the Galleon 1. Oh no, that's me, actually. My tank isn't up here. And then Alicia's a scout. Rosie is Bridget Stark. Interesting. I guess Rosie is her nickname? I don't even know who this is. I apparently have people in my squad. I don't know. She likes... Okay, so I like Alicia. Alicia likes me. I also like Juno and Audrey, whoever the hell they are. And Noise! Alicia likes Noise! And Dallas. Rosie likes Cherry. And Largo and Rosie like each other. And Hans and John, whoever they are. Okay. That's good to know, I guess. Yeah, I don't see anything to do in here. Command room.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome.
Thank you.
This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad.
My squad.
You have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes.
Oh yeah, because Welkin actually had that symbol, and so did Alicia. And the everyone I've ever had.
They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for.
Okay, so... interesting.
That should cover the basics. Go ahead.
Oops. Hermes Kissinger. Melville. Ted. Wavy. Okay. Interesting. So I will have to go through and figure out exactly who I want on my squad. That's going to take me a long time because I obviously really need to pay attention to these guys and try to figure out who is best because they all have, like, stuff. And I have 17. So Desert Bread. So Frisia likes desert and likes to be around men. Okay, yeah, I'll obviously have to really, really look at this and try and figure out what I want. So. What? Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pause right here while I try and figure all this out. I'll be back when I have my, 20 group. Rawr for 20 group. Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. Went ahead and finished up my squad. Obviously, I'm going to be keeping Alicia because, well, as you can see, even if I wanted to get rid of her, I can't. My scouts are going to be Hermes, Ted. Ted is interesting. Apparently, he fancies men and he fancies women. Ted just, likes to have a good time. Wavy, Susie, and Frisia. Frisia also likes to have a good time, apparently. Susie, I'm not quite sure, because she's a good... Here's one thing that could really confuse me. Frisia is a good buddy with Elise and Knut, but neither Elise or Knut actually exist, as far as I can tell. I can't select them. So, I'm not quite sure what that means. In terms of my shock troopers, I'm not going to go through everyone, but I do have certain people kind of set up. The thing I like the most is that... Where is she? Jane. They're very close with Hans, and Hans is very close friends with Jane and Largo, but both Jane and Hans are imp-haters. I love that setup. Because both of them do extra damage into anything that is Imperial, which is basically everything I've been fighting. So I'm going to use them a lot. The one thing that annoys me about this, and I hope I can fix this later, I only have 2 engineers, and I have 1 sniper. There's only two snipers available. The other one is Cesare. But Cesare is a Darkson hater. And I'm sorry, my sister is apparently a Darkson. So, screw you, dude. You're not in my fucking squad. You're an ass.
Come back anytime you need to change your lineup, Lieutenant.
They did say that as time goes by, I'm going to be able to, we'll get more recruits, and so hopefully, there's other people that work a little bit better. I'm really hoping. Really hoping. So, what is training field? I haven't been to anything else yet. I just did that.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape.
Not a lazy blob.
Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up. But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now! All right. Now I'll show you lowlights how this whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go.
Okay.
Train all you want. I've got.
So, I can invest 288 experience and Shock Trooper will go up. I've got a lot. So sure. We'll level everything up once. I think it's good to have a good mix.
You're better.
Alright!
Good work, maggots! Much like that session beat a new potential.
Yeah, I understand.
Like that session.
So what does that actually do for me? And wow, that went up a lot. So I can either get a level 3 Scout or Shock Trooper. I'm gonna go for Shock Troopers, because Scouts move around a lot, but these are the guys that actually kill stuff.
I got no use for tears! Sweat! 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 Good work, man! Looks like that session beat a new potential! Got it? That's how... Oh, and there's one more thing to add.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them. You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind.
Okay.
Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order.
An order?
Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic, a real golden oldie.
Evade boost. One ally's evasion. Okay.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt. I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
Okay, and R&D facility. And then we'll get back to the storyline, guys, I promise. I probably won't show this in the future. Hey, Leon.
What can I do you for? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you? I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation rule was just... wow. Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man. Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
Well, thank you.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar. Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man! Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Priest Churn. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Well, nice to meet you.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy. So, Lieutenant we do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
And that includes rifles and machines? Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section.
Okay.
Come in any time and make adjustments based on the needs of the
Interesting. Okay. Alright. 1 second while I... So, that was interesting, but now we are, like I promised, getting back to the plot. Sorry this is going to be such a long episode. Like I said, I probably won't show this section of the game again. Just because, I mean, this is just tweaking my body. I've also decided I'm going to approach this a little bit different. What I mean by that is that I will probably show you the blind run and then not save and do the battle a second time so I can be a little bit more fast and precise with it. Because that'll get me more money without making me grind. Because I don't want to grind and just get an ultra strong squad. But at the same time, I also don't want to, you know, be horribly underpowered for everything. So I think that's a good balance to get. The flare gun. Because it sort of doesn't sound like I should be in a fight yet.
Welks! There you are. I've been looking for you.
Don't salute. Sorry, you're my sister.
Hey, how'd your enlistment go? No problems?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on. I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together. I think so too.
Yeah, and you're in the safest place on the battlefield, inside the tank.
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite powered these days. That stuff is everywhere. Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite and Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
Yay, present!
What's this?
Probably a flare gun.
Flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use
Do
for
I already have a flare gun?
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, Ace.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go anytime. Alright, we'll get going for now then. See you later.
First op. I'm assuming this won't be an actual operation. I sure don't think I'm going to battle. I'm hoping this is the debriefing. Yep, it is. I'm smart.
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission. The Great Vassal Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Rand Race. Our mission is to take it back. The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
I'll quit. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own.
Sir, you're invisible.
How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, all good. See that you do.
Who was that? General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
I'm always smart.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
Skirmishes tab. Unlike those amazing battles found on the Skirmish tab can be played any number of times. Perfect for amassing experience and research fees. Try them if you're feeling underpowered. No. I'm not gonna mess with skirmishes unless I absolutely have to. Because that to me is the very definition of grinding for experience. And I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it, guys. I want to be the level I actually am naturally through the storyline, unless I just can't win that way. So let's do this.